We are starting off hot here on NWA Powerrr, just days away from Hard Times, New Orleans. The former NWA World Tag Team Champions, the Hex, taking on KiLynn King and Kamille. KiLynn King and Kamille will be going toe-to-toe with Chelsea Green in a triple threat match.
But tonight they're tagging. Nice change of pace.
It's going to be really interesting. We've actually kind of seen that relationship kind of form with KiLynn King, sort of being the gatekeeper. Obviously, they're very familiar with each other, KiLynn King and Kamille. But the Hex is a cohesive tag team unit.
Working together as a tag team is completely different than singles competition. And both Kamille and KiLynn have to be on the same page if they want to get a victory, because the Hex have shown many, many times before as former tag team champions they can and will work cohesively.
Marti Belle says she wants to get in this matchup even after that complete show of strength between AK and KiLynn King.
Tag is made to Marti.
Marti is the shortest but perhaps the quickest in this matchup, showing no fear.
Acknowledging the height advantage.
No fear against King. Full head of steam. Oh, it just gets totally knocked down. Wow.
Tag is made to AK.
Well, you had to try, I suppose.
Sure.
Allysin.
Nice arm drag by KiLynn.
Beautiful arm drag. Stays in control.
You got to be careful in a matchup like this, just a few days
Tag
away.
is made to Kamille.
A few days away from New Orleans. You don't want to get an injury. But at the same time, you have to compete, because we're heading to the Big Easy.
Look at the strength of Kamille.
That is so impressive.
Always.
Kamille is playing head games too, just giving her an opportunity to tag, but no, saying
Powerhouse.
she wants to give them her power, her side of the ring. Here's a cover!
Shoulders down, kick out from AK.
Yeah, you got to be impressed with all four of these ladies in the ring right now, especially
I'm impressed
Velvet.
with
yes.
every single woman here in the NWA Women's
Championship
Division.
caliber athletes,
Yes,
all of them for
absolutely.
sure. Meteora knees.
Double knees to the face of AK as she drags her to the center of the ring, goes
Match
for the cover.
Shoulders down, kick out.
I think those knees rocked AK.
KiLynn is so powerful, and going against Kamille for the championship later on will be a test of time. Oh my gosh!
That is the Finley roll. Interesting choice of maneuver. That's something we normally see from Kamille.
Way home.
I think that was a little bit of KiLynn King sending a message about what could happen this Saturday at Hard Times in New Orleans.
Wow! I think she cut her shoulder right in that post, and that's a vicious move.
The Hex isolating KiLynn King in their corner now. That's a smart move by tag team.
Marti Belle, the freshest woman in the matchup.
I love this double team spot right here, guys.
Into the senton now. Full head of steam.
Oh, takes her head off.
That penalty kick
Covered
into the
by
face.
Marti.
Could be a victory here. Kick out at 1.
The Hex had the momentum, and I got to tell you, KiLynn is showing her power in this match.
Marti Belle maintaining control. Striking the back.
You have to have that instinct to kick out, especially after a double team move like the Hex performed just then. And that is the mark of a great professional, knowing where you're at and instinctively kicking out. But she's got to get out of that corner.
I know one person.
Answering with a chop of her own, hurting her own hand. And another one.
I know who's really enjoying this matchup right now is Chelsea Green. She's not in this match, but she will be at the pay-per-view, cashing in that Champion Series title shot, entering herself into the triple threat. KiLynn King, Kamille, Chelsea Green battling for the Burke. Allysin K has left her position on the apron. KiLynn King going to make a tag, but Allison's there. Pulls the champ down. Pulls the champ down.
Great move by her partner, I gotta tell you.
Knees to the face.
Yes, the Hex is working great together. Another cover, here we go.
Marti.
It's exactly what we expected from the Hex. Some of the best chemistry of any tag team, male or female, in the NWA. Tag is made. In comes Allysin.
The Hex trying to get back into the title picture here, and the NWA said, yeah, we'll put you against the best talent we have.
Yeah, they want another shot at Pretty Empowered. Pretty Empowered will be defending those championships at the pay-per-view at Hard Times, New Orleans, against the team of Madi and Missa Kate. They've been so impressive over the past few weeks.
Ooh, face first into the buckle.
Just like all of our women's division matches, they are barn burners.
Man.
Stealing the show every time, and this match is no different.
Ooh, follows her in with a clothesline.
You have got to be tough to stay in that match right now. And you've got to be tough to take the elbow.
Oh,
Drop
wow.
kick by KiLynn King.
She got all of it. She got all of it, but can she make it to Kamille? Can she make it to the brick house?
Both women in trouble, both women down. Need to make a tag to their partners. Who's gonna get there first? Tag is made to Marti, Belle. Tag is made to Kamille. Here we go.
Ducks the clothesline.
Ooh.
Kamille, full head of steam, sends Marti into the corner. Stomps to the gut.
Kamille's high.
Firing on all cylinders. So much power, so much strength. Ooh, back into the buckle. Dumps her in the center. We could have the victory here. AK breaks it up.
Nice save. Nice save. This is why the Hex has been on.
Oh, Zuckman suplex. The power, the strength.
Ooh.
Marti Belle, a proficient striker, gets the forearm in. That leg lariat from Kamille. Allysin can't catch her. Oh my gosh, the Uranagi.
This is why all four of these ladies have been at the top of the heap for a while now in the NWA. And the Hex wants to be back as champions.
Kamille left alone with both members of the Hex. Oh, they just sandwiched her skull with a kick and a punch. Follows it up with the knees, blowing right through the champion.
Beautiful double team.
Marti Belle outside, out onto the apron.
AK and Kamille left to battle.
Oh, they're looking for the end here. They're looking for the Hex marks the spot.
Here comes
But here comes
KiLynn.
KiLynn. Ooh, cutting her off in the past. Marti gets dropped.
AK has no idea. She's waiting for Marti.
She's waiting for Marti. She doesn't know where she's coming. Kamille sliding out the back. Ripcord into the kick.
Beautiful.
But here comes Marti. Marti,
Got her.
the woman of the match.
It's over.
The winners of this match, the team of KiLynn King and the NWA World Women's Champion, Kamille!
Great job. Great job.
What a way to
Well,
start an episode.
The Hex got what they wanted. They asked for an opportunity, but they didn't quite get what they wanted.
And we might have just seen a new formed team here with Kamille and KiLynn. What a great victory.
Yeah, but these two are going to be going to war this Saturday. Hard Times, New Orleans triple threat matchup. Chelsea Green versus KiLynn versus Kamille for the Burke. Stakes could not be higher, and look at these. Look at these warriors.
Show of
Look at these women.
respect.
It's a beautiful thing to see.
It really is.
Here in the NWA.
What a hard-hitting match that was.
Yeah, welcome to the broadcast host, Joe Galley. Dr. Tom Pritchard is joining us once again. Tim Storm is still putting things together, last-minute things for New Orleans, and it's time, it's time.
It's velvet time, baby.
Outstanding.
Big-time matchups on this episode of Powerrr. Taya Valkyrie is going toe-to-toe with Madi. More action in our women's division. Odinson is going toe-to-toe with his young upstart, Fodder. What a rising star he is.
Yeah.
And in our main event, 6-man tag team action. And it doesn't get any bigger. It doesn't get any better than this. Pope, Kratos, and Doug Williams coming together to take on the team of Thom Latimer, Tyrus, and the world's heavyweight champion, Trevor Murdoch. What a main event!
You're looking at some of the best talent in the NWA right now, and they are coming to New Orleans. I can't wait to see what they got.
You're
Same here.
about to see wrestling as it's meant to be.
Please welcome former NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion, Ricky Morton. Ricky, it's set in stone. Kerry Morton versus Homicide for the Junior Heavyweight Championship. You must be really proud.
Yes, I am proud, but I want the fans and everybody else to understand we all set goals in this business. Kerry, for the second time, gets a chance to wrestle for the Junior Heavyweight Championship of the world. But you see, Kerry, I don't want Kerry to be Ricky Morton. I want Kerry to be Kerry Morton. And another thing, you know, it's a long road to the top. You understand what I'm saying? As the last name of Morton. See, I can't help it. His last name is Morton. All I want him to do is to be Kerry Morton and to do what he does best is step in that ring and fight for the title.
And given all of your experience, can you break down for us on a technical level this match between Kerry Morton and Homicide?
On a technical level, see, Homicide is one of the greatest in the world. And I know that. I'm living proof of it. But to understand, at any time, in any place, someone can always be beat. Just making a mistake, one little mistake. One little mistake would take care of all of it. But you know what, man? Not only I, but the whole world. I cannot wait for that match that night. We never know what might happen, and I'm looking forward to it.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Wrestling fans, Saturday, November 12th, NWA Hard Times in New Orleans comes to you live on pay-per-view. See NWA Worlds Heavyweight Champion Trevor Murdoch defend the 10 pounds of gold against Matt Cardona and New Orleans' own Tyrus. NWA World Women's Champion Kamille puts her title on the line against KiLynn King and Chelsea Green. EC3 faces Thom Latimer. Junior Heavyweight Champion Homicide goes one-on-one with Kerry Morton. Also scheduled to appear, NWA World Tag Team Champions La Rebellion, Max the Impaler, Luke and PJ Hawx, the Hawx Aerie, and many more stars of the NWA. Saturday, November 12th, it's Hard Times in New Orleans, live on pay-per-view. Tickets available at NWATix.com. That's NWATix.com. Order on Fight today and watch it from anywhere on your streaming devices.
Please welcome Dak Draper. Dak, tremendous opportunity for you to face Sion at Hard Times 3 for the National Heavyweight Championship. What are your thoughts? How are you feeling about that?
This opportunity to face Sion with Austin Idol, the first NWA national champion, in his corner. This means the world to me. And this means the world to me because in 200 to 300 years, Dak Draper might not be walking around in this world. And all you're going to have of Dak Draper are going to be the stories about how Dak Draper rode a tornado across the Western Plains, how Dak Draper tunneled under the Rocky Mountains with nothing but a teaspoon, how Dak Draper made a bald man grow hair with a point of his finger. But those are just stories. Overcoming Sion with Austin Idol in his corner, a legend, is how Dak Draper goes from a story, from a tall tale, to a legend himself.
And Dak, let's go back for a second because you went through a really difficult tournament to become #1 contender. So what surprised you the most about the opponents in the NWA?
The attributes the different opponents brought. Brian Myers, he's technical superiority. Jax Dane, he's got power. Chris Adonis, he's got the strength. And Thrill Billy, he's got whatever Thrill Billy's got. But Dak Draper has all of those things. Dak Draper's tall. Dak Draper's tan. Dak Draper's handsome. Dak Draper's got athletic ability. Dak Draper's got charisma. I've even got talents that I don't need to use, but I choose to use them anyway for all of you. Which makes me the prime candidate standing on these continental United States to have the NWA National Championship wrapped around my waist. Because there are so many great things about Dak Draper. It's hard to believe I'm real.
Thank you so much for your time.
Welcome back to the action inside the NWA Arena, just days away from Hard Times, New Orleans. Order the pay-per-view now on Fight TV to see action just like this. Fodder taking on Odinson.
Here's two young athletes once again looking for fame and recognition to leave a legacy here in the NWA. Fodder has impressed people all over this company. And Odinson, what a wacko.
100%.
He's saying you want to wrestle? Is he challenging to test his strength?
Well, I would have to think that Odinson would have that advantage over Fodder. Fodder's got a stick and move. He calls himself Psycho Boy. Use that part of his personality to try to get an advantage here. Perhaps use speed, quickness.
Oof,
but,
stiff.
Wow.
Yeah. Anybody who spray paints his own mouth has got to be having a couple screws loose.
Well, Dr. Tommy calls it the purpose, but nobody knows what it is.
Yeah.
Nobody except him, the purpose.
I was going to say in his own head he can see the purpose. He knows the purpose. His purpose is to make a name for himself and to win championships.
But it has been tested by the NWA. It is a legal substance. Not that I know exactly what it is.
Sure, but at least it's legal.
But it is 100% legal. Oh, and he just flattens Fodder.
Whew.
Well, crazy or not, this man is impressive. No doubt about it. And Fodder's a young man coming into his own as well. And the opportunities here in the NWA for young talent to get over, to come in and prove themselves to the fans here is incredible for this time. It's a great time to be a wrestling fan.
Absolutely. I say it time and time again, but the NWA is definitely the land of opportunities.
And that land of opportunity is headed to New Orleans for 2 nights. Hard Times, 3 Hard Times in New Orleans. Revolution Rumble, November 12th and 13th. Get your tickets now at NWATIX.com. Order the pay-per-view exclusively through Fight.
If I was Odinson, I would try to put this young man away as soon as I could.
Covered by
Here we
Odinson.
go.
He's got to go through Fodder anyways, and Fodder just eats a big drop kick.
The height. You don't often see a man that size be able to get off his feet like that.
Lackadaisical cover, very cocky, very confident.
I think Odinson thought he had him, that's why.
Yeah. After a drop kick like that, I might be confident
Yeah, exactly.
too.
Beautiful uppercuts by this man as well. Odinson is, what an impressive athlete.
Oh yeah, all around.
Backbreaker on Fodder. Picks him right back up.
Here we go.
Boom, sends him right back down.
Just dumps him.
Cover now.
Looking at inside leg, kick out.
No, you got to cover chest to chest. You got to get high on those shoulders, and the best way to secure a victory is to hook that leg. Just my opinion, guys.
Fodder, he's got to start fighting from underneath at this point. He's taken so much punishment at the hands of Odinson in this match.
As much as I hate to say this, that's what Austin Idol always talks about is hooking the leg.
Yep.
So you're absolutely right, Dr. Tom.
You've got to make that consistency here. Oh, what a mistake.
Goes for the crossbody, but Odinson catches him and sends him down hard on the mat. Oh my gosh.
Good move.
Found a window of opportunity.
He's got to capitalize. You
He's
got to
get to his feet, but he has been just getting his butt whipped
You gotta
for
move
several
quick.
minutes now. Can he come back? He's trying. He's fighting. He's got heart. He's got fire.
Doesn't even seem to phase Odinson at this point. Shoot, reverse. Charges nobody home. Fodder capitalizes.
Yeah, Fodder's feeling he's got a second wind at this point. The adrenaline is pumping
Here's
to
the
this
fire.
young man. Odinson still with the strength advantage, and there's the Asgardian pounce! The Asgardian pounce! week.
Here we go. That's it.
Wow.
The winner of this match, Odinson.
Another big victory for Odinson here in the NWA arena and getting it at the right time. So much momentum. Odinson standing tall here in Nashville.
Hey, what's the gig? Danny Deals, Daniel W. Deals, Triple D, Deal Machine, whatever you want to say. Back again with Candy. How you doing, Candy? You doing pretty good? Okay, I made some special things for NWA 74. I know everybody came and everybody watched, of course, but I made just a little bit too much, so I have a little bit left. While supplies last, look, this is what Deal Machine's going to do. Look at this. Oh, isn't that a wonderful cup? Souvenir cup, right? How about 2 cups in this? How about we do a nice 11 by 17 poster? Look at that. Everybody's on it. Well, except for Deals, but that's okay. That's okay. We gotta put other people over sometimes. Not me. Look at this sweet NWA 74 shirt. What do you think? Because all deals got to be Candy approved. Can't just do it. So, got 2 cups, right? 1, 2. Got the souvenir poster, right? How about that? And I got the shirt. You know what else? Deal Machine's gonna go crazy. How about this? How about this bag? I'm gonna throw this bag in too. Now, what do you think? $50? $40? Candy gets what Candy wants. How about $30? I'm into it. $30. That's it. That's the NWA 74 deal. The deal bundle from Deal Machine, Candy approved. $30.
Please welcome my babe, Aron Stevens, and question mark. Babe, there is a lot to talk about. First of all, question mark 1 will be facing question mark 2 in a mask versus mask match at Hard Times 3. What are your thoughts, babe?
The following opinions are not necessarily those of the NWA, but they should be. Question mark number 2, are you kidding me? Who do you think you are? Whoever you are, you little heathen suck, I want you to listen to me and you listen real good. Right here we have the question mark, the only question mark that's ever been. And I am the only person that really can answer that question. So it sounds to me like we have the question mark and you are nothing but a mark and you are going to be exposed for the fraud, for the liar, and for the person that is the most disrespectful human being I have ever seen. And you know how we gonna do that? We are gonna have the question mark beat you from one end of Bourbon Street to the other, foe.
Okay, babe. And your former tag team partner, Kratos, has called you for a wrestling match, but a wrestling match, babe?
Listen.
Aren't you retired?
I am not retired, May. I am rewired. I'm a wrestling manager. I haven't even had my manager's license laminated yet. And Kratos, I want you to look at me, sucker. I would love nothing more than to jump down your throat and stop your liver. But I ain't going to do that. No, but we are going to have a fight. You see, don't let the black glove fool you. I've done more in that ring than you can ever hope to do. You may be strong. You may have all this power. You may have a new coat. You may have all that hype. But Kratos, one thing you could never do is beat me.
Absolutely. Never, babe. Never. Thank you so much.
Oh. And just to dispel any doubt as to the identity of this man right here, question mark, anything you want to say?
Karate!
Whoop, there it is.
Another big money matchup in our women's division. Taya Valkyrie going up against Madi. Madi, who will be teaming with Missa Kate to take on Pretty Empowered at Hard Times, New Orleans.
Look at this right now.
Oh, come on. I mean, Taya Valkyrie.
Definitely has the strength advantage, the size advantage.
And almost always does.
But don't underestimate Madi, though, because she has a mean streak.
Oh, and she is crafty. She is crafty.
Look at Taya's face.
Yeah,
she's not impressed at all.
Madi, surprised she wasn't able to execute a maneuver, and Taya just picking Madi up and dumping her center of the ring. Madi's going to have to come up with a new strategy here.
Well, I would think Madi would know she's stepping in the ring with one of the toughest and largest women in the NWA, a powerful lady in her own right, but you do have to have a strategy when you step in the ring with someone like Taya.
No doubt.
And let's not forget about her experience. I mean, she's basically a belt collector. Even though she hasn't been able to win the Burke here, she's still gunning for that. She wins championships everywhere she goes. Madi eats a vicious elbow from
I don't know,
Taya.
Joe. Do you think she stands a chance here against Kamille? Because Kamille is the self-proclaimed one-time NWA Women's World Champion.
And it's so interesting right now with the dynamic that we're seeing. We talked about earlier on in the episode with Kamille taking on Kilynn King and Chelsea Green. Triple threat matchup. I mean, there's a chance there where Kamille could lose the Burke and not get pinned.
Yeah, but what will it take to dethrone Kamille?
We could find out in New Orleans. We could find out this Saturday.
I think it really comes down to studying film, studying video, but at the same time, understanding who you're going in the ring against. And Kamille has proven herself time and time again. She's no one to take lightly. She is a champion for a reason.
Right.
And she knows what she's doing. So you better have some instincts, and you better study, you better train, and you better get ready for a fight.
Madi pulling at the hair now, trying to get any sort of leverage in this matchup. It gets blown up by Taya Valkyrie, La Huerta Loca, feeling confident, big smile on her face on the go-home show of NWA Powerrr.
Beautiful counter.
Yeah, Madi has to take a break to the outside.
I don't blame her. That's a smart move.
She needs a reset. She was probably hoping that Missa Kate would be out here with her. Missa Kate doesn't have that manager's license, so.
No.
Come on.
Yeah, there comes a time you have to fight for yourself. And the time has come.
Well, she must have gotten so used to being in tag team competition. And now, look at Taya Valkyrie. Look at the fear in the eyes of Madi.
Fear or is it pain?
Might have been a little bit of both, but she found an opportunity there, pulling at the shoulder, the left arm of Taya Valkyrie,
Here's
just
a cover.
pulling her over. Shoulders down, 1 count.
You're not going to hold Taya down like that. Once again, you're going to have to cover and be aggressive.
You know, Kenzie Page, Hella Envy, they've got to be watching this matchup for sure. Trying to see if Madi shows any sign of weakness, any sign of injury going into the pay-per-view this Saturday.
Ooh.
I think there's some significant damage to that shoulder.
We can't underestimate Madi.
No, you can't. She's gotten so much better just in the last few weeks, ever since teaming with Missa Kate. And look at this. The cutting bone of her forearm digging into the shoulder.
Yes.
More
deep
pain,
into
more
the
pressure.
shoulder.
Here's another cover.
Kick out by Taya.
Wow. I don't think you can underestimate anyone here in the NWA, and the ladies division has proven time and time again that you don't want to step in the ring unprepared.
Crowd here in the NWA Arena coming alive for Taya Valkyrie. Top wrist lock.
Taya Valkyrie had the first part of this match, but Madi has definitely turned this around to her advantage as she's taken over.
Shots with the right hand, the good arm from Taya Valkyrie. Gets blown up by Madi, though. Madi showing some incredible power in her own right.
Here we go, cover.
Kick out.
Taya came with those vicious slaps to the side, and you know that how that hurts.
I think she's going to be going for that scissor kick, the reality check. Taya Valkyrie had it scouted.
Nice.
Oh, what a knee strike. Rocking Madi into the ropes. Followed up with a clothesline.
What power. What finesse by Taya Valkyrie.
Taya Valkyrie on the attack, sending Madi into the ropes, picking Madi up.
Spins her around, sends her down hard on the
Thunder
mat.
bomb.
Here we go,
Shoulders
another.
are down. Kick out by Madi.
She almost.
Madi showing a lot of guts, a lot of tenacity. But La Huerta Loca, she's on the hunt. Reversal by Madi. La Huerta Loca with the escape. Slides through. Sunset. No. Madi rolls through. Went for the kick. Counter for counter.
Oh, she's got the
no.
got the heel.
She's looking for that Loca lock. Oh no, she's trying to get the stomp. Madi. No. Stopping her. Stopping her face first. It's got to be over.
Covered by Taya.
Kick
so
out.
close.
Wow. Kicking out perhaps only on instinct. You can see the cobwebs in Madi. She doesn't want to go on that road to Valhalla. She's doing everything she can to fight out. Breaks the grip. Madi, full head of steam.
DDT! Madi with the cover!
Shoulders down! Oh, and Madi was so close to winning that match.
Unbelievable action here by the ladies in the NWA.
Oh, ouch.
Stiff
That'll wake
chop.
you. Blocks the kick. Adds the knee. Oh, she's got the double underhook. She's got her up. She's got her up. The road to Valhalla. The road to Valhalla.
That's gotta be
it's
it.
leading to victory.
The winner of this match, Taya Valkyrie.
That's a heartbreaking loss for Madi going into the pay-per-view. Miss a Kate, but still, Taya Valkyrie showing her dominance here in our NWA Women's Division. We got to take a break. We'll be right back.
Please welcome Captain Yuma. So nice to see you again. I feel like I haven't seen you for a really long time. And I understand you're here on some special kind of business?
That's right, May. You know, a lot of people know I've been on missions all over the galaxy, but this is a very different one. I am not here to compete. I am not here to fight. The NWA has called upon me due to my extensive medical expertise. I am Dr. Captain Yuma, and I've been working with Doctors Without Atmospheres using space-age technology to truly help people. And that's why I'm here, because we all saw Scion did suffer an injury. And using that technology, I have been able to determine that despite a full meniscus tear, there was only a partial ACL tear at the distal connection. And as a result, I can confirm that the great Scion will in fact be at Hard Times 3.
Oh, okay. That's great news. Thank you so much, Captain Yuma.
Wrestling fans, Saturday, November 12th, NWA Hard Times in New Orleans comes to you live on pay-per-view. See NWA Worlds Heavyweight Champion Trevor Murdoch defend the 10 pounds of gold against Matt Cardona and New Orleans' own Tyrus. NWA World Women's Champion Kamille puts her title on the line against KiLynn King and Chelsea Green. EC3 faces Thom Latimer. Junior Heavyweight Champion Homicide goes one-on-one with Kerry Morton. Also scheduled to appear, NWA World Tag Team Champions La Rebellion, Max the Impaler, Luke and PJ Hawx, the Hawx Aerie, and many more stars of the NWA. Saturday, November 12th, it's Hard Times in New Orleans, live on pay-per-view. Tickets available at NWATix.com. That's NWATix.com. Order on Fight today and watch it from anywhere on your streaming devices.
Please welcome Hawx Aerie. Gentlemen, congratulations. A world title opportunity in your hometown, and you're hosting our next pay-per-view, Hard Times 3, in New Orleans on November 12th. What are your thoughts? How do you feel?
How do I feel, May? Let me tell you how I feel. I feel pretty damn good that Hawx Aerie just won the #1 contendership for the NWA World Tag Team Championship in our hometown of New Orleans. La Rebellion, I'm going to tell you this. You may walk in there with those titles, but you won't be walking in with the people.
Okay, and let's talk about La Rebellion, because sometimes it seems like they're unbeatable, but sometimes it seems like their vulnerability sort of hurts them.
May, we wrestled La Rebellion multiple times, and the outcome may not have been what we wanted. But guess what? This time, it doesn't matter because we are in New Orleans. We are with our people. And guess what, La Rebellion? Estamos venir a la casa de nosotros. You're coming to our house, and we're coming to take those tag team championships right down to New Orleans with our people.
Thank you so much, guys.
The following 6-person tag team match is one fall with 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, the team of Doug Williams, Kratos, and Poe.
Big time 6-man tag team action. You see all of these fans on their feet, excited to see the Pope, Doug Williams, and Kratos.
And their opponents, the team of Thom Latimer, the NWA television champion Tyrus, and the NWA Worlds Heavyweight Champion, Trevor Murdoch!
What a matchup this has going to be, Joe. I mean, Dr. Thom, I mean, look at 6 of the fiercest competitors here in the NWA, all about to do battle.
There's a lot of beef in the ring right now, and you're about to get some more when 3 of the biggest people in the National Wrestling Alliance, the television champion, and then you have another contender in Thom Latimer and the world heavyweight champion, Trevor Murdoch.
A cherry on top.
Yes.
An awkward situation, really, for Trevor Murdoch and Tyrus. They will be facing each other in the main event in a triple threat matchup. Matt Cardona is not in this match. He's going to be the freshest fighter in that match in the main event at Hard Times, New Orleans.
You know, I don't know if Tyrus and Trevor can trust each other. I'm not quite sure where they are in that relationship, but I got to tell you, if you want to eke out a victory tonight, you have got to work as a team, and it's a good thing that Thom Latimer is starting for that side.
Looks like it's going to be Thom Latimer versus the Pope. The bell is rung, and
love to see
all
it.
right, show sportsmanship between these two.
Nice strong lockup.
These two very, very familiar with each other, gone to battle many times over the years.
Thom Latimer is a technician that is, I think, highly underrated. This guy has really proven himself time and time again. So has the Pope, evenly matched right here.
Thom Latimer also having a big match coming up in New Orleans, going toe-to-toe with EC3.
Back into that strong lockup. Latimer with a side headlock. Pope sends him off the ropes. Oh, shoulder tackle by Latimer.
Using that power, using that strength, but Pope with the agility into a drop kick.
Nice arm drag. Holds on to it.
Look at the speed and technical wizardry of both of these guys, the Pope and Thom Latimer. Showing the fans of the NWA what professional wrestling should be.
Tag has been made to our current television champion. A lot of history between Pope and Tyrus. Tyrus becoming television champion after dethroning the Pope in his 7th title defense. And Tyrus has been holding on to that championship ever since. He's cashing in the lucky 7. He's going to have to relinquish that championship. As we mentioned earlier in the broadcast, AJ Kazana, Jordan Clearwater will be going toe-to-toe to determine the new television champion. Tyrus going out on top with that TV title for a shot at Trevor Murdoch.
Tag
and
is
Matt
made
Cardona.
to Trevor Murdoch. Now we're going to see Trevor Murdoch and Kratos go at it.
Oh, like this. 2 big bulls locking horns.
Trading blows in the middle of the ring. Oh my gosh, it doesn't seem to phase either man.
Those are some vicious, solid forearms by both the world champion and Kratos.
Kratos getting the upper hand, or forearm, I should say.
But there's the champ answering back with a big back elbow.
Here comes Doug Williams.
Tag is made, it comes.
Unbelievable. Doug Williams, another technical Matt Wizard.
Genius, yes.
Well, yeah, 100%. And here's the thing, Doug Williams is a sizable wrestler, but he's the smallest man in this match.
Drop toe hold to the champ.
Extra pepper on that into the crossface. Wearing down Trevor Murdoch, going after that shoulder.
This could be a submission. If it's held on long enough, I don't think Murdoch would have any option except to give up.
Trevor Murdoch found a way out by just punching him in the face. That's one way to get out of a hold.
I still think this is a risky move by Trevor Murdoch to take a match like this so soon and so close to a title defense.
Oh, I definitely agree with that.
But Trevor Murdoch's a fighting champion. He'll never back down.
Tag is made to Latimer.
Latimer. A lot of history between him and Doug Williams as well. They've gone to battle not only here in the NWA, but also across the pond years and years ago. Very familiar with each other.
Here's a cover.
Kick out.
Both two of the best there is when it comes to matching up wrestling holds. No doubt, Thom Latimer and Doug Williams.
And here comes the monster Tyrus.
And when you want to talk about brawling, you're talking about Tyrus as well. He's not all about fancy wrestling moves and reversals. Tyrus will beat you down, wear you down, and kick you in the teeth.
He's got that nerve pinch. Focusing now on the right shoulder, that trapezius muscle. And now going after the face of Doug Williams, just smothering him and bullying him into the corner. Tag is made to Thom Latimer.
Great move, keeping Williams over on that side of the ring. Murdoch, Tyrus, and Thom are keeping Doug over in this side of the ring. That's smart strategy.
Into the cover, shoulders are down, kick out. And I think it was interesting there. I think Tyrus was reaching out for a tag. Trevor Murdoch didn't want to tag him in, and so Tyrus had to go and tag Thom in. So obviously there's going to be a little bit of bad blood. They might respect each other professionally, but Tyrus is gunning for that World Heavyweight Championship. And keep in mind, Tyrus's hometown is New Orleans. He wants to be the king of the New Orleans, and he wants to be the world's heavyweight champion.
Ooh.
Latimer going to work on Doug Williams.
Here we go, cover.
Kick out.
Well, you look at the size of Tyrus. You look at the experience. Here we go. World champion back in. And Tyrus does have a great opportunity to win the title in his hometown.
Into the cover, shoulders are down, kick out. But of course, the wild card is the man who never lost the title, Matt Cardona. He's going to be in that triple threat matchup.
Cardona has something to prove. You're right. He wasn't beaten for that championship, and he wants to prove to everybody he never should have been dethroned and having the title taken away.
Tag is made. In comes Thom Latimer. Thom Latimer going to be going up against EC3. And boy, EC3 has been playing so many mind games with this control your narrative cronies, but it's going to be one-on-one in New Orleans. As Doug Williams finally has found a window, he's finally found an opportunity. He has to make a tag. Doug just was not quick enough to get to his corner. Gets the boot up, goes after Tyrus, goes after the champ, goes through the legs. Can he make it? Can he make it? No! Thom Latimer grabbing the foot. Doug jumping through. Tag is made. In comes the most feared Kratos.
The big man in the ring right now, Kratos, making his presence known.
Shoots Latimer into the buckle, charges. Latimer gets the elbow up.
Latimer gets caught.
Power slam by Kratos.
Over there.
Huge power slam.
Kratos not going for the cover, looking for something big. Look at the strength.
Is he trying to power?
The deadlift.
Oh my gosh.
Deadlift.
That is a powerful individual in Kratos.
Slam down, will it be enough? Hooks the leg, here's Aron Stevens! What's Aron Stevens doing out here? Aron Stevens with his bitter feud. Oh, and he just punched the referee with a loaded glove! A loaded glove!
You got the question mark out here as well.
Kratos going after Aron Stevens, chasing him around the screen. Aron Stevens hightailing it. Here come the Cardonas. Kratos is leaving the arena. This is chaos, this is bedlam. And you see the Cardonas targeting Tyrus, targeting Trevor Murdoch.
Matt
Cardona he's got a chair.
Wants to make sure
that snake in the grass. That dirty snake in the grass has got a chair. Taking out Thom Latimer. Trevor Murdoch fighting back with everything he's got. Going toe-to-toe with Mike Knox. Tyrus taking it to Brian Myers. But he's got the chair. Cardona's got the chair. He's sizing up Tyrus. Oh, it took too long.
Coward.
Oh, and here we go. This is your main event. This is your main event. November 12th. Hard Times, New Orleans. Cardona, Murdoch, Tyrus for the World's Heavyweight Championship. Hard Times, New Orleans. Tickets available, NWATIX.com. Pre-order the pay-per-view now, exclusively on Fight TV. We'll see you in the Big Easy.
So swallow hard the serpents of many tags and faces hid in dust all around this long undealt land. You'll crack your boots, young pagans, 'cause like you I was